Academy in Delta State. Yes, that is how we've been honored with the presence of dignitaries across board and everyone. That this is really a worthwhile vision, what everyone has been desiring. And thank God that this is coming to limelight. Young footballers, young talents being discovered early at the grassroots level. So this final match is going to be going down between IGHO FC and Mighty Wanderers. I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful game. Both teams have proven themselves ready to be in this very final match. Some amazing football talents have been identified by football scouts in these trials here in Delta State, and which is one of the vision of Last Team Standing, to discover them young, to catch them young and showcase them to the world, give them a platform. This is something that has not been for a long time, and we thank God that this is coming to limelight, catching them young, discovering them early at the grassroots level. The game is about to begin. The players are praying to the God of football. So I'll be handing you over to Top Man, and it's going to be running you through this wonderful match. Top Man.
Of course, Shara, we are going to be doing it together. It's fine that we have gotten to the end of the Delta State trials. This is finally the pinnacle of it all. The last match of this Last Team Standing Season 1 Delta State trials, taking place at the IGHO Technical Center here in Ughelli, Delta State. It's been a very, very wonderful ride around teams coming around from different parts of the state, from Ogara, Sapele, from Kwale, a lot of them from Agbo, they are here, and a lot of teams also from the town itself, Ughelli, and the nearby town of Efo and Wari. But finally, we have two teams. IGHO FC is going to be playing Mighty Wanderers in the final of this, and that is the kickoff from Mighty Wanderers. This particular team went through a very rigorous time getting to this place. IGHO FC in their last match defeated Excellent FC by 2-1. That match, you remember what happened. Excellent FC led at halftime by 1-0, but IGHO FC regrouped and came in the second half to defeat them by 2-1. Fantastic game of football, and you saw that wonderful game, wonderful goal from their striker and captain Emmanuel Otua. Now this game, a long goal there from the Wanderers, and this might be a chance, like what IGHO did in the first match, what they did against Excellence today. They had a very, very good start to the first half, a very, very good start to the second half, and they figured out during the course of the match, and I hope they can do better in this one, because it looks very much like they have started so strongly again in this particular match. The player is down there on the turf from Mighty Wanderers, and I expect him. He's down there on the turf. He's been checked by the players around. They've not called the medics yet. I think he's talking to his players, and of course, we know what we are doing here. This is the Last Team Standing, and it is a game of football to discover raw talents from across the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria, and all to culminate in the Central House sometime in September or October. That will be tutored by our legends, our former legends, the Nigerian Super Eagles legends, Peter Saduda, Daniel Amokachi, Tijani Babangida, and of course, Mohamed Lawal. All these ones will be in the house. For the ones that are going to be scouted, it's going to be a very, very, very good opportunity for them to walk into limelight, and for all Nigerians to see them play football at their own That's a very, very strong tackle there. And but the referee has played advantage. A very, very strong tackle. Now the referee has to stop the game to go and check the young man on the turf on the far side of the pitch. He's been checked also by his player there. That was a very, very robust challenge from the young man at Mighty Wanderers. But he's up and running now, and everything is back to normal. I think there's no need for us to just restart the game, and the referee has called them to go back to the goalkeeper so that the game can be restarted the normal way. Few minutes into this match, the tempo is already been set. A tense final, I guess it is going to be. They trying to size themselves up for now, but I'm sure it's going to be a tense final because the two teams. And that. The goalkeeper has come to play liberal there, coming out of his box to pick up the pass. That was very, very close, but the referee has raised his flag for offside positional play by the striker of Mighty Wanderers. Gradually the game is moving, the tempo is not being set, we are moving slowly, and of course, and that is a ball, it has been stolen away by Mighty Wanderers FC. A good save by the goalkeeper, and that is a goal for Mighty Wanderers. That is a goal for Mighty Wanderers FC. A goal that is a goal for Mighty Wanderers FC. And I think IGHO FC were caught napping there while they were trying to. They were caught napping just there while they were just trying to build up their play from the back. The guy stole the ball from them, turned it into a counter attack. And before you could say jack, the ball was in the back of the net. So sorry, and the coach is angry, the goalkeeper is angry with his defenders for letting the ball slip from their feet. And that's a very, very bad error, a scuba error I call it. But Shara, did you see that error? And they were trying to play from the back, and but the guy was caught napping. And before you could say jack, it was a goal.
Yeah, you know, football sometimes can just be very unpredictable, and this is the very final match, and I'm sure none of the teams came to play, like they say, just the play. None of them have just come to play. So that was it was loose, and then I'm sure the Mighty Wanderers took advantage of that, and it ended up in a very beautiful goal there. But of course, the match is just about 10 minutes or thereabout into the first half. So there's still lots more that can happen in this match, as we see that of course the Mighty Wanderers are still taking more possession, obviously still hungry for more goals, and then the keeper. Oh, that's a very good pass.
That's a very good pass. Now, this might be the second goal. He skied it over the crossbar. That was a very, very wonderful chance to make it 2-0. But the striker skied it over the crossbar. And it's going to be a goal kick to IGHO FC.
Yes, that's a goal kick to IGHO FC. That would have really been a beautiful goal though, because he moved so well with the ball, but eventually, like they say, nearly cannot kill a bird. The ball is back in the possession of the Mighty Wanderers. They are really hungry for more goals. Not yet satisfied. Oh, what can they do with this? Oh, defend. Okay. The defender obstructed that. Now the IGHO FC moving now. Wow, oh, the goalkeeper saved that. That's a very good pass to the far left here, looking for his man, and that was a very beautiful pass. Can he do that? Oh! That was a beautiful one to have made the second goal by the Mighty Wanderers, but eventually it went over the bar and nearly cannot kill a bird.
Don't forget what I told you about this. Please, I will beg you.
That's another good chance again that was taken away. And the goalkeeper skied it again. That should have been 3-0 by now. But wasteful efforts from the striker there. Hope he's not going to regret wasting those efforts. Because remember what happened in the semi-final when Excellent FC was... When Excellent FC thought that Excellent FC thought they were in control of the game, but they came back, shook them to the ground. They were supposed to have at least scored probably 2 or 3 goals, but they didn't, and eventually they lost the match 2-1. The FC with the ball now, trying to cool the tempo of the game. The FC the goalkeeper has kicked the ball outside the box. The goalkeeper just kicked the ball outside his own box, and it's going to be a free kick right on the edge of the box 18. It's a free kick to IGHO FC right on the edge of the 18-meter box, and let us see if this is going to be a chance for them to get one back as they are down by 1-0. Posterity says that the goalkeeper should have been given a yellow card, but I think there was a little bit of misconception about where the line was, as a whole lot of it looks like it has been erased, and the referee thought as much by just giving him a warning. That is a corner kick. The defense doing his job very well, blocking the ball and having bodies in the way before the shot came in. It's going to be a corner kick this time around for IGHO FC. The corner kick on the near side, quickly taking. Good catch from the goalkeeper. That's another shot on target from IGHO FC. They are trying to get themselves, they are trying to hold their feet, get themselves into this game, and let us see maybe they can do something. That's a very good thing. They played a very good match in the semi-final. Yesterday also, they started very poorly, and eventually they got into the game, and here we are in the final. They are one down again. Let us see maybe they can surely let us see maybe they can come back like the way they have always done. The goalkeeper was also almost making another mistake there, but defenders were quickly off their line to defend very, very well. That's the number 20. The game is being played at a very, very slow pace right now, as Mighty Wanderers are trying to control the tempo of this game, giving it a one touch at a time goal. Let us see how it pans out. Nice. A free kick has been given to Mighty Wanderers FC.
We're good. Amanda, grass. Fuck out. Man on.
You can see the coach of Mighty Wanderers still making a whole lot of noise for his players, because I guess looking at the game of IGHO City FC all this while, he would have realized that they are slow starters, and he knows if they get into the game, they might eventually turn this table around. So he wants his team to get as much advantage, as much cushion as they can, so that it is not going to be. That's an offside positional play. The player was coming from an offside position to pick up that pass, caught by the referee, and it's going to be an indirect free kick on the side of IGHO FC. That's another free kick, and I think we are going to see a lot of this in this match, because Mighty Wanderers will do a lot to keep this game at 1-0. Wasting of time, falling here and there. They are going to use every kind of delay tactics, probably to still keep their noses in front. We are going to see how this pans out. I'm sure if this team gets into the action very well, we are going to be seeing a better match than what we are seeing right now. That's another offside. I think the tactics from IGHO FC right now is to keep these boys offside, because they seem to be fleet-footed, and staying close to them might not be good enough for you to catch up with it when the ball is in full flight. So I think the coach has even given them another option to catch them unawares and keep them offside, so that, well, I hope they don't blame themselves for staying offside. That's a very, very good ball. That is a free kick. Wow, the cameras are picking up the animated figure of the coach of Mighty Wanderers, jumping and offing and puffing down the line as he wants to keep his team ahead in this game. I think IGHO FC have already struck fear into many people's, and that's a very good shot. Wow, good save from the goalkeeper. Very good save from the goalkeeper. Like I said, IGHO FC are slow starters in all their matches. They seem to pick up pace and momentum as the game goes on. And you can see what is happening right now in the past 5 minutes. I think they've picked up momentum, and let us see what they can do in this particular match. Another corner kick on the far side for IGHO FC. They are doing everything to come back into this game right now. It is 1-0 still to Mighty Wanderers FC. Quickly taking again a short one. And as IGHO City now, another corner kick again. So much pressure coming now from IGHO City. You know, like I said, slow starters, humble finishers, very, very fast on the ball. When they regroup and get themselves together, they are quite very, very difficult to handle. Ask the teams that played against them in this competition. Ask Alex. Ask Excellent FC. They made them look ordinary. Though their name was excellent, they made them look ordinary. And they are here again, trying to make sure that they come back into this game. They considered an early goal in this match, and they are trying to get back into this game against Mighty Wanderers. Respect now for Mighty Wanderers as they have a goal kick to them in this game. A quarter of the match already gone, and Mighty Wanderers will still lead this match by 1-0. The goal that was scored just by the mistake made by the defenders of IGHO City FC. Now they are trying to redeem themselves. The strikers are trying to get back hit for them. You can see they are pressing into the half of the Wanderers team. They are pressing into the half of the Wanderers team. That's dangerous play from the young man down there, and it's high time the referee tries to brandish his card in this match, or else we might be looking at something very, very, very nasty. That is very, very bad play from the young man there, and I think he should be warned. But the game quickly gets back into play as these guys are planning. Another offside positional play on the far side. Like I said, the FC have been keeping so many offsides lately. I think maybe the coach saw that these guys are more flat-footed than they are, and decided that it is better that they keep offside instead of. That is better that they keep offside instead of sticking with their man who they feel is going to take them and beat them to the run anytime the ball gets behind them. Well, maybe the tactics is still working at this time, though by the time the tactics was used, they already 1-0 down. Let's see what they do with the remainder of this match. Gradually, we are approaching the end of the first half.
Go. We starting, go.
IGHO City FC.
What you like?
Are trying to help themselves come back to this game. Now they have taken control of this game again. They are doing their best.
I'm on the side. From your post. You get the first pass, though. Yeah, we go again. Fast. Ready go!
Very good game there. One-touch football. As sweet as you can see it. Mighty Wanderers are doing a good job there, and the striker knew he was already offside. He didn't have to pursue the ball again. The ball back now to IGHO FC. They are trying to build up themselves to get an equalizer in this match. Might be very difficult, as you can see a whole lot of players back playing.
Pressure. Right on, nice one.
Through to IGHO FC. Bad control from right back there, almost caught napping, like they were caught napping and they lost a chance and considered that first goal in the early minutes of this game. He was almost caught napping there again. That's another offside position play. The striker keeps coming back from an offside position. Okay, no. I think an infringement was seen by the referee before the linesman raised his flag for offside. So the referee has called the ball back for the infringement.
Camera one, get up.
I think that if you are not pushing like that, you will enter. So,
Camera one, up. Get up.
Well, Mighty Wanderers are trying to contain these guys now because I think they are swarming over them like bees.
Let's go! Man is fine. First to be possible. Let's go! Good one there. Take on up.
That's a free kick. That's a free kick for Mighty Wanderers FC. Very close to the corner flag. Like I said earlier on in this match, Mighty Wanderers are going to be doing everything possible to keep their noses in front. All kinds of delay tactics they will use. You can see the player is getting off the turf now. He's been told to get out of the pitch and he's going to be introduced. Well, I think that was just too soft for him to stay on the turf. But for real, Mighty Wanderers FC will do everything possible to keep their one goal lead in this particular match. Free kick taken by the number 12 man. The game keeps getting more and more interesting.
Keep it. You are too slow.
Another score pass there. Diagonal pass down the right hand flank.
No. Reshape. Amani come. Nobody come. Leave the attack there. Drop it. Better. We have keep the ball before the man enter. Okay. We are good to go now.
And the injured man is just getting back onto the pitch. The number 10 of Mighty Wanderers FC. Already calling for the ball, immediately is back on the pitch.
Where's the man? Run. Oh yeah, bro, go. Raymond, go.
Very good defending there from the last man of IGHO FC. I think the last 5 minutes the game have dropped tempo again. The game have dropped tempo. So much pressure from this IGHO FC earlier on. As we approach the end of the first half, I feel IGHO FC will have a lot of talking to from their coach when they get into the dressing room. It's now a throw. It's a throw to IGHO FC on the far flank. Quickly taking, and they are trying to build up from the back also right now. IGHO FC, what can they do to get a goal back in this match? I am sure if they don't do that now, there's going to be...
No. I've been struggling to make it charge. So it's my charging.
Busy.
IGHO playing very well right now. They are doing everything to get back into this game. Quite difficult, but true. Quite difficult, but true. But it's more difficult for them now to get a goal in this match. A good step up from the central defender there to keep Emmanuel offside. A good step up from the defender there. Nice awareness and good positional play from the central defender to keep him offside, or else that would have been putting that striker on goal against the goalkeeper. Throwing on the near flag for Mighty Wanderers FC. They keep doing their best to keep the ball because keeping possession is as good as keeping their lead, and that they have been doing very well for the past 5 minutes. The goalkeeper touches the ball, they are trying to touch the ball around themselves, enjoying the flow of the game. You can hear instructions. Now the FC have collected the ball just right in their box. This defender has been playing very, very well. A lot of different questions and answers to be made by the coach of IGHO FC at halftime. Let us see what he does. A free kick has been given to IGHO FC on this side, very close to the throwing line. And the young man, number 20 man of IGHO FC, Onyekachi, quite skillful young man there, was trying to do one or two things with the ball, but he caught the wrong side of the leg, and he has been given and awarded a free kick. Let us see, maybe this is going to be useful for this team as they approach the end of the first half. Maybe they'll be able to get their goal back. Can they make themselves back and get on level terms before half time? Time will tell. Quickly, free kick taken now. Another cross. Wow, and that's a good header from Emmanuel, but went wide through via the upright for a goal kick to Mighty Wanderers FC. The goalkeeper is taking his time before starting the ball all over again. The goalkeeper is taking his time. That is the end of the first half. It's IGHO City FC 1, Mighty Wanderers. IGHO City 0, Mighty Wanderers 1. Well, I think IGHO City are just trying to get into my brains now here, saying that maybe they need to score a goal. They did very well towards the end of the first half, but they couldn't mumble out something. They couldn't score a goal, but I think it is going to be a very, very hard time for their coaches now to at least rally them together and see maybe they can do the same thing they did against Excellent by getting a quick goal in the second half to balance the tie. We'll be back after a short while after the break. We approach the start of the second half. And Josh, what have you noticed about this game? I think fatigue is already setting in. Shadow, fatigue is already setting in on these guys. You can see what happened in the first half there. IGHO FC considered a very early goal. Quite unfortunate for them. They tried to regroup. Even both sides showed some sort of fatigue, and of course the discussion process has been rigorous from yesterday morning up to this time. This is the final match of this lap in Delta State. The Delta State trial of the last team standing has come, and it's about to end. IGHO City are down by 1-0 to Mighty Wanderers. Shayo, your take on the first half?
Yes, just like you said, it's really been a display of skills and talents by both teams. You know, of course, the game is 1-0 in favor of Mighty Wanderers. Yes, I observed that, you know, fatigue is already setting in, and, you know, this will be the second match that they will be playing today. So, and of course, this is the final match, and in spite of the fatigue, I'm sure IGHO FC is still coming back to putting their all to not just equalize but emerge the winner, because like I said at the beginning of the match, that I could see a strong determination written all over their faces, and both teams ready to win. And like I said earlier, that the last team standing football scouting reality show, the ultimate goal is to discover these young footballers at the grassroots level, and so far across the states that we've visited so far, we've been able to see that achieved to a very large extent, because we see football scouts following both online and physically in all the locations where the trials have been held, and so many names have been written, so many footballers have been noticed, and yes, by the football scouts. So we thank God, because the ultimate vision for this last team standing has been achieved. These young talents that have been hidden in obscurity have been brought to limelight gradually, and we hope that this will not end here. We hope that in the next 5 to 10 years, this will become something big, that all the great talents across grassroots would have that wonderful platform they need to be showcased to the world on time, because we discovered that many people would have been overaged before they have the opportunity of coming to limelight, but you know, many a time age will no longer be on their side. But with this vision of last team standing, they are being discovered at a very early age and presented to the world, giving the bigger platform to showcase what they've got. So Topman, I really believe that this is a worthwhile project. I'm so glad that this is happening, and that is why, you know, the feedback we've gotten from football legends that have been following and We've gotten a response from them. They've really given Last Team Standing a thumbs up that this is really wonderful. Many of them in their own time did not have this opportunity, and so that's why I'm not surprised that we're getting this great support that we're getting from them. Yes, the second half is about to begin. This is the final match. Delta State Trials Last Team Standing, and we're here at the IGHO Technical College, Ughelli, Delta State. This is the very final match here in Delta State Trials, going between Mighty Wanderers FC and IGHO FC. The game is still 1-0 in favor of Mighty Wanderers. So I'll be handing you over to the man with the very unique voice. His voice is just unique when it comes to football. Alright, that's Top Man himself. Top Man.
Well, you can say that again, Sharo. Your observation earlier on was that many of the legends have been giving us thumbs up. I can't say thank you enough to the organizers of this show. Nigeria can just do anything but just to get it right. Pick up the raw talents from the gutters, from the streets, from the rebels, and make sure that we polish them into fine diamond, where everybody in the world will see Nigeria as another country with a plethora of talents. Of course, we saw what happened in Lagos, Ogun, Oyo. Just a few last week, the train of the Last Team Standing was in Edo State, Benin City, and of course we are also in Delta State. Both states used to be the same thing as the Midwest before. A lot of legends have come from this particular state, and that's the start of the second half of this match. Let us see what is going to happen. Maybe IGHO FC are going to come back into this one like they have done in many of the matches that they have played in this particular trials. Well, IGHO FC have done enough to come back in about 3 or 4 of their matches, and let's see, maybe they can do this again in this match. That is a free kick for IGHO FC on the near side. A free kick for IGHO FC on the near side. And I don't think many of these players from IGHO FC should be lying on the turf, because a whole lot of them should know that time waits for no man, and they should do everything possible to try and get back into this game. Getting one goal back first, just like they did against Excellent FC. And let us see, maybe they will be able to do this in this one. Mighty Wanderers have their work cut out in this one. A good cross there.
We go. Fly. Watch out, fly.
Mighty Wanderers have their work cut out in this one. Because I know IGHO City FC are going to press them to the turf. They are going to press them to the ground. Make sure they try and press them to their own, and see if they can make the kind of mistake they made in considering their own goal. A goal first for now for IGHO FC is going to be their priority. That's a very bad goalkeeping there, but he was able to salvage something.
We go. Back. Stand it down, no worry. Why don't you? Win the ball there, win the ball. Yes! Back, go.
IGHO is playing this game again in the second half. Good press from them. And I'm sure Mighty Wanderers have been told that they should do everything to get their noses to remain in front. As they have been able to make themselves in front, I'm sure they will do everything to remain there. As these guys are going to swarm on them like like ants that have seen sugar. You can see how much good game from these guys. We are looking at a very good game of football. This is the final of the Delta State trials of the last team standing, taking place at the IGHO Technical Center here. And there was a clash of heads there. And of course, you know, the standard rule in football is that any head injury, the game should be stopped to check for concussion on each of the players to know maybe they are fine or not. And the referee is there to check because that was a clash of heads. And he's going to his linesman to confirm if that was actually a clash of heads, or they might have to visit the VAR room to know what has actually happened. I think the linesman was spot on. The linesman saw everything that happened, and we didn't visit Mr. Fleming of the VAR room. The thing has actually happened. Sinister from the defender of Mighty Wanderers. And now the referee has been able to restart the match with a drop ball because Mighty Wanderers was actually in possession. Now they have possession back and then the ball. While the striker was trying to make his own run, the defender was trying to do his own movements, and just together they came together and had a clash of heads. Quickly, one of them stood up, the other one was on the turf, but now everybody is fine and the game is back on. There are a lot of confusion trying to set in there when two players of the same place are trying to, should I say, mark themselves out of the game. There might be a ploy from this team to run down the clock and make sure that they are still in front. Earlier on, when they had the clash of heads, standard practice says that you must check for concussion and see, maybe as you say in local palace, the guy's eyes is already seeing double. Well, the referee has to check very well. If this young man is not fit to continue, then there might have to be a change. And of course, you can see that a change is already on the side. A change is already on the side for IGHO FC. I don't know, maybe the young man who got injured is going to be removed. And it looks very much like he's going out. The game has been started, and of course we want to see what they can do with these changes that they have made. Maybe with these fresh legs they will be able to make more forays into the box 18 of the Mighty Wanderers. The ball don't go now. In favor of 91 years. It looks more bleak now. It looks more bleak now for IGHO FC. It looks more bleak. Let's see, maybe they can do something about it as we approach. Mighty Wanderers now lead this game by 2 goals to 0. Everybody was sleeping when they thought the ball was already out of touch for a goal kick, but it wasn't, as not all the ball was over the line. I think everybody knows the rule. When all the ball is not over the line, then the ball is still in play. And the referee has spotted something there. Is it in the box or outside the box? The referee has spotted an infringement, and that is just right in front of the arc of the box 18. Can they get one back from this position? Can they get one back from this position? Let us wait and see how it pans out.
Now we listen to the goalkeeper. We listen to the goalkeeper.
Free kick. The wall has done his job very well there by slowing the pace of the ball down. Though the keeper was gone, he had enough time, ample time enough for him to pick up the ball. And you can see how much time he has for himself to enjoy the ball, remassing it in his arms and trying to just take much more time away so that they are truly love, they have a cushion. And let us see, maybe it's a throw to Mighty Wanderers.
Woman are you?
That's a tackle from behind, and was free. He's reaching to his pockets to reach out for a card, I guess. Yes, it's a yellow card to the number 11 jersey of IGHO FC. Frustrating play there. You can see how frustrated he was. The guy was already gone, but he had to still kick him from behind, which is a yellow card offense. The assistant coach of IGHO FC has been given a red card. He's the head coach of IGHO City FC, and he has been given the marching orders from the box, he has been given the marching orders. Where you? What a robust challenge that is from the number 3 man of IGHO City. And I think the game is already getting to them. These guys are getting under their skin. Their coach already has a red card. And I don't know if they are not careful. Probably the players too. The goalkeeper was quickly off his lines there to help his team. Fantastic skill.
Nice!
That is beautiful skill from the number 3 man. Good control and good turn. And that is fantastic football skill there on the touchline. You can see another player of Mighty Wanderers on the ground. I said it earlier on here, they are going to do everything possible to run down the clock. Now that they have a 2-goal cushion, it is even easier for them to get these things done. And the referee, I'm sure, is looking at his watch to add as much injury time as possible to the full time when it comes to the end of the match. The clouds are gathering. The weather is changing. Is the rain going to come down? When the rain comes down, is it going to come down on Eagle City FC to come back into this match? Or is it going to come down for a victory party for Mighty Wanderers FC? They said they are Mighty Wanderers. Let's see if the Mighty One is actually wandering with them. A good kick away. This young man, the defender, has been doing a yeoman's job. They still is 2-0 down. He's been doing a yeoman's job there against the tall striker. He's shorter than him, but he keeps going into the air. I think he has won more aerial duels than anyone on the pitch here today. It's a fantastic one that we are looking at. And I can still tell you one of the players of Mighty Wanderers is still out there. Outside there, and as they are playing with one man down right now, there has been no change made yet up to this time. And hopefully we want him back on the pitch as quickly as possible, as he's been attended to by medics. He's now on his legs now, planning to get back onto the pitch, only waiting for the referee to signal him to get back into the pitch. And now it is 11 apiece on the pitch again, as the number 8 man of Mighty Wanderers strolls or walks back onto the pitch. I told you earlier on they are going to do a lot to keep. That's a free kick there. The guy got a kick in his back and the referee spotted it. Even the last man saw it, and I'm sure the crowd can see it too. And he's going to give a free kick. Any goal from the city is going to rekindle hopes of them coming back into this game. And I'm sure everybody will be thinking of what I'm thinking. Let's have a very, very grand ending to this game. If one goal can get in from that angle. But unfortunately, that's a very good defensive header. And the number 8 guy who just came in now from an injury. They are taking the time, knocking the ball around, keeping possession. Keeping possession. A throw to Mighty Wanderers FC. So much for the press today. So much. Doing the simple things. Doing the simple things first should be the priority of these young lads at the grassroots level. But a lot of them are so skillful they know they can do even more than the simple things, and they go on trying to do the hard ones. You can see another offside positional play on the far side, marginally offside it was, and IGHO FC just trying to take everything in a rush now, and I don't know, now that they don't have a coach on the bench to give them the calming influence they should have, I think the players are left to their feet to try and pull themselves. They need to pull themselves up without having their coach on the bench. Earlier on in the match, around the 65th minute, he was giving the matching orders for shouting at the referee from the touchline. Quite unfortunate that he, as an experienced coach that he is, had to do that. But he received the matching orders because nobody is above the law, and he was really punished for talking to the referee in an unruly manner. Another player is down on the turf there. Mighty Wanderers FC doing everything to run down the clock. Doing everything. You know, fatigue is running into their bodies. They have run themselves to the ground today. 2 matches, one in the morning, another one right now. It's been a rigorous trials for these young lads in Delta State at the IGHO Technical Center here in Ughelli, Delta State. For the last team standing trials, season 1 it is in Delta State. Very, very good. Another change that we made by Mighty Wanderers, and the tall, lanky midfielder number 4 coming in for the number 5 guy that was just complaining of muscle cramps just now. He's been removed, and the tall, lanky midfielder put on the pitch. That's a very good serve from the goalkeeper.